Season's greetings, that's right everyone, we are back with a little update video to round up the dreaded year of 2020. This is our fourth quarter video for the upcoming Fallout London mod. Welcome back to 𝗙𝗏𝗍𝗍. First of all, a big thank you to everyone that participated in the events and games we held over on our Discord. We really enjoyed the community video night where we watched The Last Christmas Party with you all, as well as all the fantastic games of Among Us that we played together. Hint, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is always totally sus. Let's start the video off with some music. This time by our new audio whiz, 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. She joined the project this year and has already made an impact. This next track is called Flooded City. It'll play around the flooded city parts of Bermondsey. Until then, here's a sneak peek of 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏's work. You can really hear the dampness and almost 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 vibes here. Perfect for what we have in store for you. She's been doing some great work under the tutelage of Kyle. If you'd like to check out some more of the work of this pair of Mozarts, just stay tuned on this YouTube channel by hitting the bell and subscribing as we're dropping more Fallout London tracks every Monday. And we're also pushing them on our SoundCloud. The link is down below. Level design time, you say? Sure, why not? This time I'll sweep through and show off some work done by all the lads in the level design team. Seriously, can some girls apply for that team? Needs a woman's touch as it's getting real sausage festy. The big dog first, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Turns out he doesn't just sneak around stabbing you all in Among Us, he actually does some work. Here we have London's financial district, which features some reimagined buildings such as the walkie-talkie and the cheese grater buildings. We also have Cable Street, the home of the 5th columnists. If you're lucky, you might see 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 walking around this area. Don't know who that is? Go back and check our other quarterly videos then, champ. Wolfie's next. Ow! The newly promoted Wolfie leads the level design team, and you can see he's been a very busy bee recently creating our very own British version of the glowing sea. This irradiated area covers that of the current day Millennium Dome. You can see it in the distance in all its crumbly goodness. You'll see some closer pictures of that specifically in one of the Discord updates that covers our landmark roundup. Wolfie has also delved into the damp and irradiated Greenwich North London Underground Station. Make sure you pack some Radaway, ladies and gents, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Moving on from the green smoky smudge that covers your screen, he's also been working on our first settlement over at Biggin Hill Airport. This is one of the out-of-the-way areas that allows you to build to your heart's content, away from the hustle and bustle of the inner city. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 pulled himself from his 𝗏𝗂𝐿𝐵 project. Really, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? Why must you whip him? But yes, he joined the Fallout London project and dived right into working on the Bank of England area alongside 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 been working very hard improving the lesser important areas of Southwark by building the lesser known landmarks such as Butler's Wharf and the King's College Tameside campus. You'd be surprised as to the level of detail he's gone into as such a small area. But if it was all touristy landmarks you're used to, then it's not really a map of London, it's more of a tour of London. It's the work of these lesser known locations that really help to bring our London together. Fancy a drink, mate? Here we have a couple of interiors of the various pubs found around London. And the first pub, we have more of a modern punk-themed pub created by 𝗩𝗵𝗡𝗄𝐻𝗆𝗄𝐻. And the next we have a more traditional style pub created by Kieran. I can just smell the beer-stained carpets now. Oh, 2020, why did you have to take my pubs away from me? Moving on. DJ keeps cranking away at Camden, continually turning it from a big block out to an area of almost cinematic great proportions. Here's some shots for some of the areas around the lock in the current work on the market. 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗡𝗏 is our dedicated building manufacturer, having single-handedly done most of the landmarks himself. He has since started to tackle the buildings inside Westminster, such as the Old War Office building, which was Winston Churchill's former war office, as seen here. He's also been working on the old Admiralty building, which makes up part of the Household Cavalry Museum and the Horse Guards Parade. Moving over to Doc Mobius and some of his interior level design. In my opinion, it's magnificent stuff indeed. And that's the level design roundup. Let's see some concept art. Daniel 𝗙𝗪𝗡𝗙𝗪𝗏 has been making the motherland proud with a couple of his concept art drawings for the vehicles he'll soon be creating for the mod. First, we have an adapted Austin pickup design to fit the theme of the atom punk worlds of Fallout. The original design was the Austin half-ton commercial model that was based on the A55 that was introduced in 1957. Now, this information was totally grabbed from Wikipedia. I don't even know what I just said. And lastly, my favourite reveal, we have an atom punk Mini Cooper. This has obviously been edited to fit into the Fallout London vibe of the atom punk years of 2077. The original Mini was designed to think beyond the needs of modern mobility, and one that was championing in compelling art, iconic design, fashion, and contemporary lifestyle. How do you think he's done? Let us know below, and hopefully he won't go and blow the bloody doors off. Gun time! Pew 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 pew! Rico, Ginger, and Bones have been smashing the weapon releases recently. As you may have seen, we dropped the Luger not long after our third quarter video, and received a great load of feedback from that, even hitting the hot files. So, not much to chat about there, other than go and download it if you haven't already. Same goes for the Webley 1917. This is also in the Nexus ready for you to download, and yeah, hot files once again. As for the bits we've dropped and are dropping during this quarter, you may have seen the 𝗏𝗏 revolver grace the screens of the Nexus. In fact, how could you have missed it? Hot files! This strange-looking gun was originally conceived by David 𝗏𝗏 in 1949. 𝗏𝗏 spent the next few years refining the design to produce and market the gun in the hopes of scoring sales with law enforcement agencies. Now, we know that historically it was an American gun, but there is plenty of Fallout London lore that explains why this strange gun found its way overseas. This model was made by Shoeburglar and implemented by Bones. Next, the Viper Mark I, which is an experimental submachine gun developed in the UK for use by military policemen in post-World War II occupation West Germany. Now get this, it was a police weapon for crowd control, fully automatic and fired under the arm with just one hand and no way to aim. What? Oh yeah, remember that delayed Bren gun? Well, it's coming out. Final tweaks and it'll be on the Nexus after this video. I won't speak too much about the Bren gun as we already covered it, but thank you for all of your patience and we hope you enjoyed as much as we did making it. Pew pew pew! A final entry into the weapons lists, weapon lists, see what I did there? Is the Sten gun. This is a fourth quarter exclusive and one I'm very excited to share with you. A weapon with no introduction needed, the Sten was one of the most produced submachine guns in the world. Fire her up and enjoy. Now, I believe that's everything. As always, we hope you've enjoyed our top picks in our development update. Feel free to leave your comments, and hatred, in the comment section down below. We publish new content as often as we can, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. I'm Letitia, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Join the Discord, it's linked below. We'll see you again soon. Stay safe, and remember, mind the gap.